line 'em up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be later. Put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line 'em up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the LA Chargers. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It's taken in by Bond. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Collins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The Chargers at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Come on.
On 3rd down, Clemens. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
18 Cardinal, go!
Off play action, Collins. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. to put a drive together.
Ready?
Now a play fake here on first down.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
They'll run here with a rookie. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
70.
He'll drop to throw.
And it is caught. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin.
And they see right through that defensively. As he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Let's say
2nd
19.
and 13. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Down pass. Complete to number 89. 12 yards on the play. But it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Ready? 70 Lions. Hit.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
They've yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Buccaneers.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Get it. 60 bites. Get it.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Here we go. Start. 19 Charger. 19.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Chargers 40.
Now we'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Pineda. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That's a 15-yard pickup. But they'll lead to a 4th down. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing at 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. If they're not going to stop you, keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Up the middle they go. Clemens. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 66 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage, trying to jam them and bump them off their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into them and try and knock it loose.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chargers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Dicker to kick off for
now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone. Touchdown, LA! Marvin Harrison Jr., 65 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Buccaneers 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Garcia. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Normally, you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run. All right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 18. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
The 19-yard line.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, things are pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll keep it on the ground. Clemens. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. That one goes for 24 yards.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And they'll have him in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go. Ready.
A give up the middle to right.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll go right back to right.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And this will be caught in the end zone for the Chargers touchdown. Touchdown Brown.
And the Chargers are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it as they head out on the field for this drive. That whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Throw here is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Over the middle, it's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 of the 6.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
He'll look to throw.
6-yard line.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Collins throwing to start the drive. Open man, that's Bond. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, smash. 19, Charger, Curve 19, Curve 19. Go.
Throwing is Collins. A final shot before break.
And that is dropped. Oh, that could have been a near certain 6 points. He was all alone, but he could not look it in. My, oh, my. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but it hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because
let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the 43, here's second down and 2. They go with Murray again. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have the Bucs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Ready, check. Ready. Panther Street.
They'll give up the gut for Murray. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
And they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Let's go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. He's got Tootin. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Back. Hawk 70. Ready.
Up the middle, Murray. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers have got it back to within a score. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Here we go.
Set up for the 2.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll try and throw for it. All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game,
Picked off by Malachi Starks.
certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on first down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
65, Jack, 65, Cougar 19.
Now back to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the side.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be taken at the 13. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Wright. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cowboy 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. '79 Broncos.
Collins now from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run on 1st down with Wright. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down.
Come on. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's 2nd down.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? There's not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Collins, off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. They're going to look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Taken right around the 44. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Collins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
It's now
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They run from the shotgun with Murray.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
But they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Back to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards.
And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all these big guys down there in one spot. There's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
2nd and 11. Throw left side complete. That's right. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. This is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
2nd and 5.
Get it. Back all 80.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 30. And the Buccaneer first down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Come on. Go.
10th carry of the game now, Murray. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
19.
He'll look to throw. And he is caught.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 31-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On first down, Murray. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Cougar 19.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. 60 by Corey, 70. Push. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw. Receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Murray is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's a timeout as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? The answer's pretty evident to me.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Rangers, 7, Cowboy 80.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.